Game day has snacks, but dips? Dips are where the party gets serious. A bowl of dip can turn plain chips, veggies, fries, wings, crackers, and bread into a full table event. Today, we are counting down 10 party dips people love on game day. Creamy, cheesy, spicy, fresh, messy, and dangerously easy to keep eating. Let's start with the classic red dip that needs almost no introduction. Number 10. Salsa. Salsa is one of the easiest party dips to love. It is bright, fresh, colorful, and usually the first bowl people understand without asking questions. Tomatoes, onions, peppers, cilantro, lime, salsa brings that sharp, juicy flavor that works perfectly with tortilla chips. It can be mild, medium, spicy, chunky, smooth, roasted, green, red, sweet, smoky. Salsa has range, and the best part? It does not feel heavy. So while the snack table is full of cheese, fried food, and creamy dips, salsa shows up like, "Don't worry, I brought freshness." Simple, reliable, and always welcome. Next, the creamy dip that somehow works with almost everything. Number 9. Ranch dip. Ranch dip is not fancy. That is exactly why people love it. It is creamy, cool, herby, and very easy to pair with chips, vegetables, fries, wings, pizza crust, and honestly, whatever else is sitting too close. Ranch has that "I belong here" energy. At a party, nobody needs to explain ranch. People just dip. It also helps calm down spicy foods. If the wings are too hot, ranch is right there saying, "I got you." Ranch dip may not be the loudest bowl on the table, but somehow it is always busy. And that is a very good sign. Now we go old school chip dip. Number 8. French onion dip. French onion dip is a classic for a reason. It is creamy, savory, slightly sweet from onion flavor, and made for potato chips. This is the dip that feels like it has been at parties forever. It does not need toppings. It does not need drama. It just needs a bag of chips and people standing around the table saying, "Just one more." That is always a lie. French onion dip is especially good because it hits that salty, creamy snack craving very fast. It is not modern. It is not trendy. But game day is not always about trendy. Sometimes it is about a cold bowl of onion dip and chips disappearing before halftime. Next, the dip that brings a lighter, fresher mood to the table. Number 7. Hummus. Hummus is smooth, creamy, and made from chickpeas, tahini, lemon, garlic, and olive oil. It feels different from the cheesy game day dips, and that is why it works. It gives the table a lighter option without feeling boring. You can dip pita chips, crackers, carrots, cucumbers, peppers, or even spread it on sandwiches and wraps. Classic hummus is great, but it also comes in flavors like roasted red pepper, garlic, spicy, or everything bagel style. At a party full of melted cheese, fried food, and buffalo sauce, hummus is the one saying, "Maybe we can have balance." And somehow, it still tastes good. Now we get warm, creamy, and very shareable. Number 6. Spinach Artichoke Dip. Spinach Artichoke Dip is the dip that walks into the room already bubbling. It is creamy, cheesy, warm, and full of spinach and artichoke pieces. And yes, it sounds like it should be healthier than it is. But let's be honest. The real reason people love it is the cheese. It works with bread, crackers, tortilla chips, pita chips, or anything sturdy enough to survive a big scoop. This dip feels a little more restaurant style than basic chip dip. It is rich, cozy, and perfect for people who want something warm on the snack table. Spinach Artichoke Dip is basically comfort food pretending to be an appetizer. Next, the green dip that always gets attention. Number 5. Guacamole. Guacamole is fresh, creamy, rich, and very easy to love. Avocado, lime, salt, cilantro, onion, tomato, jalapeno, simple ingredients, big flavor. It is smooth, bright, and perfect with tortilla chips, tacos, nachos, quesadillas, burgers, or even just a spoon if nobody is watching. Guacamole also has serious party table power. Put it down and people notice. The green color pops, the flavor feels fresh, and it pairs beautifully with salty chips. The only problem is that guacamole disappears fast. 1 minute it is a full bowl. The next minute, someone is scraping the sides like there is buried treasure. Now we bring in hot melted cheese. Number 4. Queso Dip. Queso dip is exactly what game day wants. Warm, melted, cheesy happiness. It is smooth, rich, and perfect with tortilla chips. Sometimes it is simple cheese. Sometimes it has peppers, tomatoes, chiles, sausage, or spices. But the main idea is always the same. Hot cheese, big scoop, no regrets. Queso feels made for watch parties because it is casual, social, and a little dangerous. You think you are just dipping one chip. Then the game gets intense, and suddenly you have eaten half the bowl. Queso is not trying to be light. It is trying to be delicious. And honestly, mission accomplished. Next, the dip that looks like a whole snack table in one dish. Number 3. 7-layer dip. 7-layer dip is one of the most visual party dips. It usually stacks ingredients like beans, sour cream, guacamole, salsa, cheese, olives, tomatoes, and green onions. Every layer brings something different. Creamy, fresh, salty, tangy, crunchy, cheesy. It is colorful, dramatic, and perfect for a white background food video because you can actually see the layers. 7-layer dip is also fun because every scoop is different. One chip gets mostly guacamole. Another gets beans and cheese. The lucky chip gets everything. That is the chip everyone is secretly looking for. This dip feels like a party before anyone even tastes it. Now we get to serious game day energy. Number 2. Buffalo Chicken Dip. Buffalo Chicken Dip is basically chicken wings turned into a creamy, spicy, cheesy dip. It has shredded chicken buffalo sauce, cream cheese, ranch or blue cheese, and melted cheese. So yes, it knows exactly what it is doing. This dip is warm, bold, spicy, and perfect for game day. It brings the flavor of buffalo wings, but without the bones, the mess, or the pile of napkins. You can scoop it with chips, crackers, celery, bread, or honestly anything strong enough to carry it. Buffalo chicken dip is not quiet food. It is loud, rich, and made for people watching a loud game. And finally, at number 1, the dip that feels like stadium food, party food, and comfort food all at once. Number 1. Nacho Cheese Dip. Nacho Cheese Dip takes the top spot because it is simple, familiar, and ridiculously easy to love. It is warm, smooth, salty, cheesy, and made for tortilla chips, but it also works with fries, pretzels, hot dogs, nachos, tacos, and almost anything that wants to become more exciting. Nacho cheese has that instant game day feeling. You see it, and your brain says, yes, this belongs here. It is not fancy. It is not complicated. That is the whole point. A bowl of nacho cheese, dip in the middle of the table can pull everyone in. 1 chip becomes 2. 2 becomes 5. And suddenly, the game is still on, but the cheese is gone. That is why Nacho Cheese Dip is number 1. So that is my countdown. 10 party dips people love on game day. Some are fresh, like salsa and guacamole. Some are creamy, like ranch, French onion, and hummus. Some are warm and cheesy, like queso, spinach artichoke, buffalo chicken, and nacho cheese. Now I want to know, which dip would you choose first? Salsa, queso, guacamole, buffalo chicken dip, nacho cheese, or something else? Tell us in the comments and subscribe to Top Food Explained for more fun food rankings, global flavors, and tasty facts.